What's good, guys? Don's Gaming here, back again for Community Chat, episode 6. This series is getting really long now. This is becoming one of the best series I think I've got. And obviously, I'm here with Dean. What's up, Dean?
What's up, bro? What's up? Welcome to episode 6, guys. This episode is actually really exciting when I'm not just trying to hype things up. I think Chris can agree on this with me. This is going to be a pretty interesting one. A lot of shockers, a lot of different things happening, and
a lot of questions afterwards.
And a lot of sad topics. Yeah, a lot of questions to be answered as well after this episode, which will be found out next week. So if you want to see next week's episode, I know we've not even done this one yet, but if you want to see next week's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also like this video whilst you're at it, and turn on notifications so you get the notification when we start streaming next week's episode. Thank you very much. Continue, Chris.
Well, obviously, the first topic, yeah? If we're going straight on to the normal topics now. The first topic is add-ons. We are adding people to the community.
And then right after that, we will move on to roster changes, everything that's happening on in the community. And the third topic, Chris, the big topic. What are we talking about last today? What are we going to be talking about last?
Should I say the team name, or should I just say what's going on?
Say what's going on, bro.
Okay, well, just so you guys don't know until the end, we are going to ask you guys a question to think on for next episode. If a team is going to end.
Dun, dun, dun.
But also, before we do that, yeah, we are going to move some people as well. Because we're not going to like move them straight away. We're just gonna
mention it in the roster changes.
Yeah, we'll mention it in the roster changes.
Right, so the first things we have to talk about is the add-ons to the community. Chris, who is the first person we are adding?
Well, oh god, 1 second. I had this prepared, written down and everything, and I moved the page. The first person we're adding is Walshy, capital L, capital W. Or Walshy LW, without saying
Walshy LW. He's joining the community. I've watched one bit of his gameplay. He is a decent player as far as I'm aware. I'd want to see more from him now before I can say he's a great player. But from where we're going to put him, he is undoubtedly probably a really good player, I think. What about you, Chris? What do you think?
Well, being honest, I haven't seen much of him. I will be on. I only just started watching the video before we started, and I didn't get a chance to see his gameplay. I know what role he's going to play, I know what team he's going to play for, and the fact that he's been picked up for this team must mean he's a really good player. So I have high hopes for him, and I'm expecting quite a lot, and I hope I enjoy it when I see.
Now, right on to the next one, we're going to go straight into it. The other player coming into the community is Joel Garner. Once again, another one, I've only seen a tiny bit of gameplay from him. He shows promising signs, and once again, where he's going to be put, yeah, he's probably a really good fucking player.
Pretty much. And also, just because we could say we don't know much of it, we don't know if it's going to stay that way, we will give the roster change for now that we know of in the second topic, but we don't know if this is going to continue like this. There may be some changes, we do not know.
Hashtag spoilers for next week.
Spoilers for next week, even though it probably won't happen.
Right, next on to topic 2. First roster change we're going to talk about is the dual lane switch up at Toxic Jungle. Chris, what's happening over at Toxic Jungle right now?
Well, Walshy LW is taking over for Chris with the ADC. If I remember, Chris was the ADC. Yep, so Chris is now ADC. And I don't remember who their first support was. I can't remember his PSN name.
La Pleb
okay.
Token.
The Pleb Token. Oh, you said Pleb. I forgot. Yeah. So Pleb, who was a support, will be being taken over from the other guy we added. You'd like to say his name?
Garner. Good old Joel Garner.
And don't worry, Jonas, you haven't missed much.
I think Obviously, because I haven't seen much, obviously I'm gonna go for this as a downgrade just because I haven't seen much. That's the only reason it is a downgrade. Once I see more, I think it could potentially be an upgrade in the roles. However, I do think Chris is a really good fucking player, and I understand with the pleb stuff, from what I've been able to talk to some of the players, the situation wasn't really in their hands. There's not much they could do about it.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to agree with Dean there because I didn't really see much of Chris and Pleb. All I know is what I was told through the scrims and what I partly saw from scrims. And with these two, the new two, I haven't seen a single thing of them. I don't know how they play. I don't know what kind of communications they have in game. So I can't honestly say if it is an upgrade or a downgrade for now. But just because of the fact that I have no information on them, hopefully we have some for next week, I'm just going to say it's a downgrade as well.
I guess we're going to go right into the reasons of why this change came about. Chris, I don't think even you know this information. I was able to scrounge this information up from Jack, who was able to scrounge it from Eddie, basically.
Isn't it something to do with the fact that they are playing Destiny 2 a lot now?
Well, no, Chris just never shut the fuck up. That's the only reason Chris just never shut up.
Yeah, because I got told by Matt himself that his old dueling just seemed to stay on Destiny 2 right now, doing all the raids and stuff.
No, Chris just didn't show up, and Pleb just lost a bit of interest in Smite. He just didn't want to play it anymore. So, like, that's what I'm saying, the Pleb thing was out of their hands, there's not much they can really do about it. The Chris thing, obviously, they chose to do. But the way I'm gonna perceive it was I think Pleb left first, and then they kicked Chris. I think that's how it went, personally.
Yeah.
Just because of, like, they probably sat there like, right, if Pleb's gone, we might as well just get rid of the whole dual lane.
Yeah, and get a whole new dual lane.
I think that's probably what they've done. Once again, I'm looking forward to seeing what this change really brings up. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, I think. Like I said, I really am looking forward to seeing what these two produce in the dual lane. I think,
I want to
especially
see
with the recent
some major improvement
as
well.
It's gonna be very awkward right now, considering the major change-ups happening right now in the community. Fucking weird change-ups. Right, Chris, hit us with the bomb. Hit us with it. What happened over at Slut Nation? What's going on there?
Oh god, the most unexpected thing happened. The remainder of Slurp Nation 1.0.
The only survivor from start to finish
has finally kicked the bucket and left. Jack's been moved to the free agents. He has left Slurp Nation. Hopefully
owner,
not for good.
The captain, the ADC
Capitano
has left the team. Like, mind blown. Like, my mind is fucking
massively mind blown. No one would have suspected this. If anyone would have left, we would have probably gone with Darren or Lucas. That's me being honest. That's who I think. I would have never suspected either for Jack to leave. Like, Janice hasn't left yet, but Janice and Jack would have been the two people I would never suspect to leave. I would have suspected them to kick, not to leave.
Like, I did not expect Jack and Janis to break up. Like, I expected that to be a dual lane for longer than they last. They broke up, or like, they broke up so soon. They were so good together. Someone's gotta like, someone get all their clips together and like put like a romance song, like a Titanic song.
I'm saying this now. You've probably seen from past videos, Dean, with me, yeah, that I always used to play the Titanic song when something bad happened.
Yeah, someone's got to play the Titanic music. No, someone's got to like edit a video together with just Jack and Janis like dueling together every time and just talking, and play the Titanic music in the background. That'd be so fucking brilliant.
Not just that, but you know the song "And I Will Always Love You."
That'd be brilliant.
That song would work. So, okay, whoever is good at editing, please make a clip from all past videos of Jack and Janice dueling together and put that song on. Not the Titanic, the one I stated. because that would be amazing. And then send it to me. I will post on YouTube.
Oh no. You know the song. Some people wait a lifetime
Oh
for
my
a
god!
moment
Oh my god!
like these.
I completely forgot. We could think of so many songs for this, yeah?
That's
No, but I'm
fucking
saying one
amazing,
thing.
bro.
I'm saying one thing. Do you know what the ending should have? The ending
What?
song should be. I'm sorry for the people that hate this song. I also hate this song somewhat because I really dislike the movie. But let it go, let it go.
Oh my god, that would just be no. No, actually, I don't think I would fit Chris.
Or we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We. Well, that'd be harsh.
Right, so
Moving on.
just gonna move straight on from that. So, what do you think that means for Slap Nation right now, Chris? What do you think is gonna happen in Buzzing?
Well, the sad
section
thing
over there?
is, I have no idea how they're going to come through, but they're gonna have to find someone who can play ADC as well as Jack, and someone who can work well as well with Janice as Jack could, or else the potential. They might have to do some massive roster changes and roster swaps.
I think it's not difficult to replace him. I think it's difficult to replace him with someone that, you know,
is equal.
I don't want to. I don't want to be.
That I will say this now. I
guy,
don't want to
but
boast Jack.
I don't think Giannis will work as well with someone else.
That's what I mean. I'm not going. They could probably easily find someone as good as Jack. Yeah, just look for some really high up level players. That's the easy part. But finding someone who is as good as Jack and can work well with Janice as well may be a bit difficult. Maybe because Janice and Jack worked really well together. They just played one game together, and already Jack stated like he's found his support soulmate forever.
And they broke up.
Yeah.
To be fair though, by the sounds of it, at least Giannis, he went out with Giannis potentially being his last ever support, so.
Pretty much. At least he didn't cheat on him.
At least he's not gonna dump Giannis for someone else. Or Giannis has dumped him for someone else. At least that's not happened.
Yeah, Giannis. Oh, Giannis, yeah. I feel like Giannis might just want to move lane now.
Yeah, Giannis might want to move lane. But,
and just so then he can not, so Jack won't come up and say, "You cheated on me."
What about the rest of the fucking team?
See, Lucas, I feel really just needs Janice in a way. Hi, Skills. How are you? Janice, leave him alone. New sub. I'll bite you, Janice. Yes, I'll bite you. But yeah, so Lucas, I think, just needs Janice, and then he's fine. Because obviously Janice and Lucas are close friends. They know each other for longer. I think Eddie may have a bit of issues as well, because yes, he liked Janice, and he likes Lucas, but I think his favourite was Jack from that team.
He literally came on the show and went, "I love fucking teaming with Jack. It's so much fun."
He literally came on the show and said, "I love to." Like, yeah, he said that. So I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a little hardship for Jack. Like for Eddie to actually overcome this. I don't know how. Like, what's gonna probably happen with that? He might end up trying to find someone else, or I don't know.
And obviously I don't think it's going to really affect Darren. I think Darren's just going to go do Darren things.
Yeah, Darren can find himself anyone, really.
Maybe not. Right. But overall, I think that team is really just going to
some issues.
Yeah, I think it's going to find some issues, but I do think it will be a bit stable. It could end up being a stable team. I just think that, like you said, they're going to find some issues. And we're going to proxy straight on into the next actual topic. This is obviously a short episode, guys, just because it's so right in.
Jana's just so mean. The only upside is that I won't get a Rama carry ever again.
That's probably true. That's probably fucking true, at least.
True. Let's think of all the carries. If you got just my game is old carry Chris, what was his favourite god?
Chiron or something like that.
If you get Brandon, that'll be Jingwei or Neith. Me will obviously be Medusa or Cupid. Cass? Who would Cass play?
Kananos probably.
Yeah, probably Keranos. I don't know what the new guy would play. The new, the Wuxi LW. I don't know what he would play.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Do you want to go straight on to the next topic, Chris?
Straight on to the next topic. So we've already discussed that we're moving Jack to the free agents.
And Pleb and Chris are also.
And Pleb and Chris.
Right. Is this it? Is this it for Slut Nation, Chris? Is this the final iteration we'll ever see of it? Or will there be a 3.0?
This is the third
will
topic.
It survive?
This is a question we are gonna try and answer right now, and then we are going to leave it for you guys to have a think, and you can leave some comments, not in the live stream. And Janice, I know Jack said he won't be playing Smite until at least Season 5, but we leave people 1 week before we remove them, so yeah, because it's only been a day, he's technically still in the community. So yeah, will this be the end of Slope Nation, or will there be a Slope Nation 3.0?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Slope Nation 3.0. I think that's it. I don't.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I feel like the only the one biggest reason why there won't be is because even if Janice and them lot did find an ADC, yeah, I don't think they would keep the name Slope Nation.
That's what I'm talking about. I think they're gonna change the name, and I don't see Jack coming back.
I don't see Jack. I honestly wouldn't see Jack coming back. I wouldn't mind seeing Jack come back because obviously ADC Senpai. Don't want to lose. I don't want to just end up getting better, like losing with what technically my rival.
I think mainly just down to the fact that maybe it's real life stuff we don't know.
Team Janice confirmed.
I think we have to get an interview with Jack going for this sort of shit.
Yeah, we probably will need an interview with Jack for that.
But yeah, and also, like you said, Chris, I don't see there being a Slap Nation 3.0. I think this team, this is how I see it happening. This is how I see everything playing out. This is not me knowing anything behind the scenes, guys. I don't know anything. This is just me, what I think is going to happen. Darren's gonna get kicked. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Okay.
I think they'll pick up a new solo laner. And
okay.
I think... So I think they'll pick up a new solo laner, I don't know who they're gonna pick up. They're gonna pick up a new solo laner, and they'll pick up a new carry, and they'll try and go with that, I think. I think that's what they're gonna try and do.
Probably.
That's what I think. How long that will take? Fuck knows.
Yeah, no one really knows about that. There There's a possibility there could be some more changes in the team. Like we can't say anything because we don't know. Yes, they're gonna have to look for a new ADC. I don't know about the solo. They could end up keeping Baron. You never know. But then there's also the possibility that Janice might kick Eddie or might kick Lucas. You never know.
Let's look at the options. So what's the options for ADC replacements?
Okay, we just going through the free agents or also with teams in case they end up picking someone up from the lower grades?
Yeah, we'll go with the lower grade team. So there's you.
There's Luke.
You're always an option. Oh no, let me go down. So there's you. What's the? There's Brandon. Brandon plays ADC. There's always him.
There's Luke.
Yeah, there's Luke. There's Cass.
There's Chris.
And there's Chris Fade.
So there's two Chris's, Luke, and Brandon.
And Cass. Out of them, who's the most likely to get picked up, do you think?
I don't know, because honestly, when Slurp Nation was around, I feel like their team play was based around the mid lane and...
Wait a minute. A couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure Giannis came in the chat saying Jack's the next one to go.
Oh shit, yeah!
Oh my fucking god, Giannis got rid of that entire original team.
Giannis, you bitch. It's your fault for Jack leaving because he read that message.
Giannis actually got rid of the entire team. That's fucking brilliant. Giannis got that shit. Giannis fucking called it weeks ago.
Yeah,
that Jack was the next to go.
I swear it was like when Eddie was in. It was just last week.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
And then he also said it last week. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, actually, I think he saw it too. He went, Jack's next to go, and Jack always kept saying, "No, Giannis, we have to go together."
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, Giannis ended up kicking, basically. So guys, for any of you who don't know the story, Slap Nation 2.0 started off as Jack, Giannis dual lane, Chris in the middle lane, Luke in the jungle, Tyson solo lane. Only Giannis is still on that fucking team.
Pretty much. And then from the original Slurp Nation, only Jack is on that team. Well, was on that team.
Right, so carry on what you were saying. I just wanted to point that out. I just remembered that was fucking brilliant.
No, to be honest, I was also thinking about that as well. Like, I had that in the back of my mind, but I didn't properly feel like saying it because I didn't know if it was important enough. But thinking about it, that is true.
Right, carry on with the point you were making earlier. Who do you think's the best option now?
Because like obviously Jack was their leader, so obviously Jack was the one deciding on how they play. I feel like they were more of team play wise, correct?
I won't say Jack decided how they played, but I do agree with the team play wise.
By that I mean like, as Jack was their captain, he decided on the comps, and the comps obviously end up doing 60% of how you're going to end up playing in game anyway. Yeah, so in a way Jack did kind of decide how they were going to play. So I feel like because they were mainly in team fights for late game, yeah. And this is mainly me going on based on the fact that I feel Cass is a good team player. Yeah. And I feel Cass could be the best option based on the fact that he is really good in team plays.
Yeah, I think the one thing they will lack though is the fact that
Cass might lose
all the ADCs apart from Chris Fade, this is like not knocking you. I think you're great. Obviously this is just me being honest. All those ADCs, like I said, apart from Chris Fade, only possess one quality they're looking for. Like one of the qualities they're looking for. They don't possess both of them.
So for Cass, it's like team fights.
He's not flashy. Your team fights not flashy. Luke is flashy, not team fights. And
Wait,
obviously Chris
what's
Fade
mine?
is both. Team fighting not being flashy. You're not a flashy player. You're not going to go off and kill the other person in your lane and solo them every fucking time. That's not you. That's not what you do. You don't solo your opponent every fucking 2 minutes. You're a team
Janice,
fighting player.
Oh, that's not the next. That would have been the next thing to go.
You're not a team player. You're a team player. You're not a like a 1v1 kind of player.
I'm not like my own self. I'm always, in a way, I'm always like behind someone helping them out.
I'd say Brandon is an attempt at a 1v1 player. But yeah, so
That
Let's see,
okay.
I think-
Let me just. I will actually agree with that now, mainly because he's been playing solo lane a lot more, so he's technically learning more how to play 1v1 wise than what he used to with a support.
I think so. I think the two options would be either Cass or you. I think that would be the options.
And then obviously it also would have to
With
depend with who they get on solo lane, because if they got you in solo lane,
close seconds. Yeah, depending if they keep Darren. We think they're gonna remove Darren basically.
okay. So if Darren stayed, I think they would have a better chance picking up Cass. Yeah. My opinion. If they got rid of Darren, yeah, and let's say they ended up bringing you in.
Well, we gotta look at the options. What's their options?
And Janice, if you were actually listening, yeah, we were giving all options from lower class teams and from the free agents, because Janice was saying, is Chris not on a team already?
Right,
so there's you.
Let's look at. There's me. There's
Brandon.
Brandon again. There's obviously Darren. There's Luke. Luke plays solo lane. Anders and Pleb.
Anders and Pleb. Okay, so let's say this.
And I guess Jack. I guess you gotta throw Jack in. Let's just throw him back out again though.
Okay, and
He's
Jack.
not joining.
And Jack. Jack's already gone out because he won't join either way. I don't think they would invite Luke, mainly due to the fact of his time schedule and the fact that Janice and them lot weren't really happy with his time schedule for most days when he was in their team. That might have changed now, I have no idea. So let's get Luke out quickly for that one. Yeah. So we left with you, Pleb, and Anders.
I don't see him picking up Anders. I just think he's a bit green still, not enough experience.
Okay, true. Also the fact that I don't think they properly know Anders as well.
They do.
Do they know how Anders play?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know
Chris,
this shit.
how do you think I met Anders?
Oh, I thought you met Anders from Remco.
No, I met Anders to fucking Janos.
Oh. Janos, why are you making everyone find everyone, you dirty... Okay, so yeah, don't know if they'd pick up Anders, so that's left with you and Pleb. If they had you on the team, then there's no point trying to pick up Cass, because you and Cass don't get along in-game. So then that means they'd be left with me, as you said, with best option-wise, yeah? If they picked up Pleb, I reckon Cass could probably be a better option. So on depending who they would get, but the fact that Pleb might not be playing Smite anymore, yeah? Just like Jack might not be playing Smite anymore, then that means they'd be left with you. And also due to the fact that in ADC the other Chris might not be playing anymore, yeah? That means they'd either be left with me or Cass.
Does anyone else find this a bit suspicious?
What?
The time when Pep decides he's not playing Smite anymore, Jack decides he's not playing Smite anymore. Jack only stopped playing Smite because he hasn't got someone to snipe in scrims anymore. Because if you'll notice, every time Jack plays Ram in scrims, he always gets at least one snipe kill on Pleb.
True. As they leave, Jack leaves. He feels like they need... Who is this Cass guy you were talking about. Oh yeah, Janice actually hasn't met Cass.
Chris, I'll let you explain it. You're probably more likely to give him a better feel than I am.
I'm trying to think
Chris,
of the best
Steven.
way to explain this in that Janice would know of. During the 1v1 league, Cass was in the bottom ranks and ended up winning quite a lot of games and doing good. Oh, he won't even know Randy, so this is the worst thing to do.
No, just explain how good he is, in your opinion.
He's amazing in support. That's all I can say. I haven't actually seen him in ADC.
What's his PS4 name?
I don't remember. I can't check as well.
Let me check. Let's see what we got here. But I don't really know if, like, personally, would Cass actually really fit?
As I said, it depends on who they get for solo. Because if they did end up asking you, then I would say don't invite Cass.
It depends who they're gonna, what role they prioritize. Which one would they pick up first?
That is true. But if anything, I would actually prioritize a solo lane over a carry, wouldn't you?
No, because they've got players in that team that can still go play solo lane if they can't find anyone.
True. But then there's always the potential if they look for a solo lane and it takes a while and they end up finding someone who could play carry, because the exact same thing with carry, because Janice can play carry. And Eddie can potentially play carry because he has actually played quite a lot of hunters back in the day.
That involves hitting basics. Eddie admits himself he's not very good at basics.
True. But still. I feel like if Eddie practiced a bit, he could play carry. Just like he was able to go and end up playing mid. Eddie never used to be able to play mages. It was always me. Then he ended up starting. Don't you remember when he was support? He never played mages. And then he started playing mages. He was bad at the start and then he ended up getting a lot better. If he'd done the same thing with hunters and carry, like the carry gods, he would end up being able to do it.
Alright, so Chris, is there anything you would like to speak about? Anything else on this topic you'd like to speak about? So we've already talked about it. We don't think it's going to last. So is there anything else you're going to last? Do you want to add? Sorry.
Well, no, there's not really much I can add on to it, because if anything, it all just depends on what Janice decides on, because we can't just talk about who he could get, because we don't honestly know. He could just move himself to ADC, Eddie to solo, need a support and mid. You never know. And then
Hashtag surprise topic. We're gonna do a little surprise topic here, Chris.
Is
Out
Cass
of
better
all the
than me?
free agents,
Yeah.
make a team. Make the best team possible out of all the free agents.
Okay, name me all the free agents.
You can write
Including
them
the
down
ones
so
that
you
we
can
moved.
remember them. You gotta write them down so you can remember them, Chris, and you don't miss anyone out.
Yes.
So you got Luke,
Yeah.
Exemplary, so Ollie. We got Cass. We got Ray. We've got Anders.
Anders? Oh yeah. 'Cause he hasn't
Anders.
joined the team.
We've got Kleb. And we've got Chris Fade. And we've got Jack.
Oh yeah, and Pleb.
I said Pleb, so yeah.
Okay, so Jack, Luke, Ollie, Exemplary, Cass, Ray, Aaron, Anders, Chris Fade, and Pleb. Correct?
Where'd you get Aaron from?
Aaron.
Aaron who? Who's
I didn't
Aaron?
think... Aaron?
Aaron who?
Did we not kick Aaron?
We kicked Aaron out of the community.
Oh. Sorry, I just remember when we were talking about the Cass Aaron thing. So I wanted to add Aaron into it. Okay, so let's think. Ooh. See, there's... Obviously I'm gonna put Pleb support, yeah? Actually, time out. Ooh. Sorry now, it's not the fact that I don't like Pleb support, he's a great support, but I'm just thinking, would this sound more OP? Which one of these sounds more OP, Pleb and Jack or Cass and Jack?
I'll tell you what sounds more.
Well,
wait, no, I'll let you make your team, then I'll make my team.
Yeah, but which one would you say sounds more OP for my team?
You pick. It's your team.
I'm going to put... Oh, there's Cass and Chris Fade. Ooh. Luke, Janice, technically you, Eddie, Darren and Lucas are still in Slurp Nation, as nothing's happened to the team yet. Trying to say that you guys are on the free agents. Pfft. Don't hallucinate. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna actually start with Solo. Solo, I'm gonna put Pleb. Yeah? Jungle. Oh, see, the annoying thing is you've got Anders, Ollie and Luke that technically only play jungle.
Oh no, Anders plays solo lane.
Yeah, Anders plays solo lane, doesn't he? So yeah, so only Ollie and Luke.
And
Ray
Luke plays every role in the game, so does Ollie.
Yeah. I'm putting Ray mid. Because I don't think anyone else there could do better mid. Unless Jack's really good at mid. I haven't seen him play mid in a while. I'll put... You know what? I'm gonna do something different here. I'm gonna put Jack jungle. Jack jungle, Ray mid, Pleb solo, Cass support, Chris Fade ADC.
Would you like to talk us through why you've made these decisions?
Because Jack's jungle, you've got his Kali, his Ao Kwong, his Nemesis. 3 gods he had hardly ever lost to in the 1v1 league or in actual conquest. Yeah? Jack was legendary in jungle back in the day. Yes, he got bored of it. That's because he played it all the time. Yeah? Pleb solo because he's a great player with his Guardians and Warriors, so I feel like if he went solo it wouldn't matter, because I feel like Pleb would be a better solo than Anders, yeah? And Anders is probably the only other solo laner there, unless you count Luke. But either way, I think Pleb is still a much better solo laner than Luke and Anders put together in a way, yeah? Cass support because I put Pleb solo, and Cass is a lot better support than Luke. Yeah, Luke, really. Ray mid because let's just say he's on his way to becoming Michael aimbot right now. Yeah, you can't disagree with me with that. And then Chris Fade ADC because he's as good as Jack, probably even better as Jack in ADC.
Right, you're ready for my team.
Why do I feel like your team's gonna be somewhat the same as me, but just some role swaps.
Chris Wade, Castro in. I'm gonna take that.
I know it.
I'm going to put Luke in the soul lane.
Really?
Really?
Over pleb?
I'm gonna put Ollie, aka Exemplary, in the jungle. And I'm gonna put Jack in the mid lane.
Really? Why? Explain to me about that. Explain
The
it.
dual lane. The dual lane is because it would be fucking unstoppable. We both know that. We both know that, Chris.
Okay.
That dual lane would kill kids. That kill people.
What? The Chris Fade and Cass?
Yeah, it would just kill
Okay,
people.
before you carry on, yeah? I've got a question that Janice wants to ask, yeah? And I want you to answer. Who do you think is a better support? Janice, Pleb, or Cass?
Oh, Giannis. Fucking, that's easy, Giannis.
There you go, Janice. Okay, carry on with the explanation.
But Cass and Chris Fade would just kill people. It's fucking obvious. That would just kill people.
Pretty much.
I put Ollie in the jungle just because I really rate him. I really do rate Ollie. I think he's an absolutely brilliant player. He's mechanically very good. He has the game knowledge. He's not afraid to make calls. When he gets a lead, he fucking runs away with it. He's absolutely brilliant.
Janice.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, sorry, as you was doing that, Janice wrote, thank you, now carry on.
I put Luke in the soul lane because you've put Pleb there. Now, you're probably going to make a counter argument. I know exactly what counter argument you're going to make to this. Pleb doesn't want to play the fucking game. You put a player that doesn't want to play the game in your team.
True, but we both put Jack in this.
Wait, I know exactly what the counter argument you're going to make. You put Pleb in the team. I put Luke there because Luke wants to learn. Luke wants to get better. He's willing to learn and get better.
True, but then if that was the case, yeah, then one, I shouldn't have put Jack jungle, and two, you shouldn't have put Jack mid, because Jack doesn't want to play the game at the moment.
Listen out. Jack doesn't want to play the game because he's not enjoying it anymore, right?
Yeah.
You put him on a team like that, where he just has to sit back and press buttons. He doesn't have to do anything else. He doesn't have to focus. He can play multiple different cards. He can play as hunters. He can still play as Rama, but then he can also play all his mages. It widens his god pool to different things, and maybe a change in atmosphere.
I feel like you gave me a trick question now. Because when you told me about all the free agents, yeah, I didn't think we were also putting to cause of the fact that you weren't going to count people that don't want to play the game anymore.
Well, no, because I put someone in who doesn't want to play the game, but you got to think about it. You make me a best team. A best team is not just skill, Chris. A best team is everything. It involves every single little thing.
Okay, let me ask you this then, yeah? If Pleb did want to play this game, yeah? But he just didn't want to play because Chris left, yeah? Would you put him in solo over Luke?
Oh god, yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Because all I'm saying is, like, I put Pleb there because I feel like he's a lot better than Luke, yeah? And yeah, okay, if you put the fact
on paper your team is better. In reality, mine would be better. Just because of the fact that you have two people who don't want to play the game, I only have one.
Yeah, on reality, your team would be better paper-wise, and if they end up coming back...
Also, I think Jack Ollie is better than Ray Jack.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. So we can't make an actual team based off this. So we can't just say everyone in Matt's team, but out of everyone in the community, who would we put in a team? So if we take, I actually have a question for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
This question is sounding like Janice, but if you had to take, one person from each team, and the free agents, name your team.
So I can I take someone from Toxic Jungle?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that means I have to take someone from Brandon's team. I hope you realize that.
You don't have
One
to.
from each. One from each of the teams, and 2 of them from the free agents. How about that?
Yeah.
Right.
Or you can take 2
go
from
with-
one team if you want.
Yeah. So yeah, you take two, but the most you can take is 2 from one team.
Yeah.
This one, and then we'll answer Giannis' question afterwards. So let's think. I've got to go with Jack Giannis dueling. I just got to go with it.
Okay.
Actually, no, because Jack want to play the fucking game. That's the question.
I feel like if you did want to take Jack and Yanis, you'd have to put Jack in mid.
Nah, I gotta go with it. I can't. Jack Giannis dueling. I gotta go with it. That's got to be the picks. I can't do anything else. Like, bro, that's just. I gotta go with it.
Okay.
Mid. I'm going to pick. I probably would pick Joey. Probably Joey. Just because I can't. Obviously, I can't pick Eddie, and I think Joey is maybe a better pickup than right. And Joey and Eddie are right now, I think, even for me. So.
And you can't pick Eddie because you've already chosen 2 from Slope Nation.
Well, no. I could pick Eddie, but I don't want to. I want to pick Joey. Just because I think it'd be a bit more interesting.
True.
Jungle. I'm gonna go with Matt.
I knew it. That one is probably the most obvious.
And solo lane. I'm going Alba.
Oh.
That's my 2 from Toxic Jungle. Matt Allen, Joey, Giannis, Jack.
And you didn't even get anyone from the free agents.
I got Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack's in the free agents now. Oh yeah, you
that's
could
how I
have
was able,
taken...
that's how I was able to do Jack Giannis and then the Matt Allen. That's how I was able to do that.
I completely forgot my own rules. And what we spoke about. Okay, now, I've got to think now. See, just because I don't want to take 2 from Just Matt Gaming's team, because I feel that still would be a bit too, like, out of it, I'm going to take you solo, Just Matt Gaming jungle, Wait, quick question. Do I have to put them in the position they are playing at this point of time?
If you don't want to, no. If it's coming from the free agents, you definitely don't have to.
If it's coming from a team, I mean.
Why? Who are you going to put where?
I was thinking of putting Giannis mid.
Okay.
Giannis mid. And then Cass... Not Cass, because you... I'll put Giannis support because I can't pick Cass when I have you. Because that already ruined the team. So yeah, Giannis support. So I've got 1 from Slope Nation, 1 from our team, 1 from Just Matt Gaming's team, and 1 from the free agents, haven't I? Wait, so you, solo, Just Matt Gaming, support, Yana support, yeah. I'd probably go with Chris Fade ADC. So I have actually got 2. No, Chris Fade's from... Yeah, Chris Fade's in the free agents. So I got 2 from free agents. So now I'm stuck with 1 person from any team I want, aren't I? I'll probably put Joey mid.
So what was you thinking again? Chris, Giannis, Joey, Matt, and me?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So now to answer, who do we think has the better team?
So your team was?
Jack, Giannis, dual lane, Joey middle lane, and then Matt Jungle, Alan Bar solo.
And mine was you solo and just my gaming jungle.
The only things we had different was solo and then ADC.
Yeah, solo and ADC. See, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. ADC wise, I think I might have won that, yeah.
But I'd say only just slightly, only just.
But because of solo wise, I think you do win it.
Yeah, I think so. Just because I think.
Oh, and this is Janice's team, by the way. Support him, Chris Fade carry, Eddie mid, Matt jungle, and Alan solo.
Hmm. So the only thing we disagree with him on is basically Joy and Eddie.
Yeah, but then that was because wait, yeah. So you put Joe in for the mix. I put you in because I'm being honest. I feel like
no, because we both agreed the best team. Me and you came to the conclusion the best team would probably be Chris, Giannis, Joey, Matt, and Alan.
Yeah, no, that is the best team.
We disagree with him. The only thing we disagree with him on that is he thinks Eddie's better than Joey.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'm down to Giannis' question. So if you had to make a team, except people from Matt's team or people we've picked out of the community, so you can only pick people we've left in the community outside of Matt's team. Make your team. So it's basically only based for me and Chris. We'd only change the jungle solo then.
Pretty much. So jungle. I'll put Jack because I had Chris Fade ADC. Yeah.
I'm sticking with Ali.
And I will put you solo.
I am going to put... Yeah, I'm gonna have to put me solo, fuck.
Because you're better than Brandon any day. You're better than Luke.
Fuck, I have to put me solo, so yeah.
Pleb doesn't want to play the game, so I can't put him and Jack on the team. Oh, no Jack, he left Smite, so you can't use him in the rules. Technically, Janice, we can because he's still part of our community until next week. Your rules stated anyone in the community. Oh, actually no, full team and the people stopped playing, so we can't use Jack. I can't use Jack. I read that wrong.
Yeah, I just put Chris Fade ADC then, instead of Jack ADC.
So you'd put Chris Fade ADC. I can't put Jack jungle, so I'll probably put Luke jungle.
Oh, I think I've got a better team then, definitely.
See, this is only because you rate Ollie, I don't.
I think I obviously got the better team. Right. Okay, I think that's it for this episode, though, Chris. I think we've finished. Anything else?
I think we've covered enough.
So,
I will admit though,
like to say?
that's probably one of, it's not probably, I don't know if it's the longest. Was this the longest one we've done? We've gone almost an hour.
Is there anything else you'd like to add though, Chris, before we end this?
Well, apart from the fact that you guys should keep watching, no. Obviously put your notifications on, get ready for next week. Do comment after this video ends. So after this video ends and comes back on, leave your comments if you think Slurp Nation is going to stay or leave. And for the people who are in Slurp Nation, I don't want you saying any spoilers.
And also, put your comments down below and answer the questions that we answered as well. Make your team if you're only allowed to follow the rules we followed, so only 2 from a certain area in the community. Make your best team possible. Try and make it better than ours. Probably a bit harder than making a better team than mine. So
and if you guys don't know everyone, Dean will quickly go through all the players that we have not mentioned.
So no, I just go through every player. So every player in the community, you've got the choices of if you want to write this down. So you got Alan Barr, Matt, Ollie, Arrow. You've got Joel Garner, Walshy LW. You've got me, Joey, Remco, Chris, Brandon, Lloyd, Darren, Lucas, Eddie, Janus, Luke, Ollie, so Ollie Exemplary, Cass, Ray, Anders, Pleb, Chris Fit, and Jack. Those
So
are
they're
your
all the
choices.
people you can go for. If you think you can make a better team than either of us, put your comment down. Not you, Janus, because you think you can already do it.
But yeah, so like Chris said, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those fucking notifications, guys, just because you need to stay up to date of when we are streaming community chat and when we still can't streaming Paladins or Rainbow Six Siege. You just know who seems to play Smite for some reason.
Well, I have played Smite recently, actually. Thank you very much. I played with
Thanks for
Just Man
watching, guys.
Gaming.
Later, guys.
See you guys. Also, if you've got any questions you'd like us to answer about teams, write the questions down, and we will actually start doing a little Q&A thing at the end of every episode. So we'll do our 3 topics, and if we have time, we'll answer a few questions from the last video, and so on and so on. Obviously, you have multiple videos to ask questions on based on that video. You don't have to ask it based on the video. You could ask it based on what you want to know from the teams, or if free agents, or even if you can join, or if you know something else about the community. Just let us know. We will answer during video. Dean will probably give a better answer at some stages, or I could give a better answer on other stages. Who knows? Well, anyway, peace, guys. Anything else, Dean?
No, nothing at all. Later, guys. Bye.